Mark suddenly finds his ex-wife, who had been missing for 4 years, had suddenly turned up to work in the supermarket outside his home. He was about to say something, only to find that his ex-wife didn't care about him. It was as if she didn't even know him. This confused him, because there was no way he could have been mistaken. To find out if she was his ex-wife or not, Mark decided to sneak in every morning after leaving the house to observe her on the pretext of work. Mary soon noticed that he was staring at her, thinking he was a pervert. Said he'd call security if he kept staring. Mark explained that he meant no harm. But you look so much like my ex-wife. The woman thought he was trying to woo her, so she ignored him. But then Mark stays here for a month. Mary was intrigued by him too. She decides to go out to dinner with him. This time the man learns that her name is Mary. She was an orphan from a poor family. Mark was convinced of this, for although she looked just like his ex-wife, but her behavior was too rude compared to that of her rich ex-wife. Mark therefore thinks that she just happens to look like his ex-wife. However, when they met again soon afterwards, he was told by Mary she had a rose tattoo on her chest, and that she had lost her memory of the past 4 years. This stunned Mark on the spot, because his ex-wife had a rose tattoo in the same place, and the 4 years coincided with his wife's disappearance. What the hell is going on here? 4 years ago he was driving his ex-wife out. The car broke down halfway because it ran out of gas. His ex-wife blamed him for going to the suburbs instead of filling up in the city just to save the $20. This made it impossible for them to move on. And the next thing that made his ex-wife even more angry was, the ex-wife found out that he was paying other women's bills instead of filling up his own car. So she had a big fight with him. The ex-wife was so angry that she got out of the car and stopped a car at the junction and left. The angry Mark didn't go after her. Who knew that because of this mistake, he never saw his ex-wife again?